think you want to get rich. You don't really want it.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Washington Wizards. Well, for Washington, they struggled in this matchup last. They'd like to make a statement tonight. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. You know, he's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this coming.
Greetings, everyone, from Atlanta. The Hawks playing host to an Eastern Conference affair here at the Phillips Arena. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Wizards will kick off their road trip right here. They're still looking to settle into the new season, working on improving their record with each opportunity to try to pick up some wins.
You know, Kevin, this is a team that you would certainly not consider to be world beaters, but they certainly are better than what they've shown thus far. I mean, it'll be interesting to keep an eye on them the rest of the season because they've got the potential to make some improvement.
You know, they could be a sleeper. I mean, they've got their work cut out for them, especially after the disappointing start. But they're no pushovers. They may fly under the radar and surprise a few. Let's see how it plays out.
And so off the tip, it's... And a switcher also for Washington. White, he's checked in for Nene. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to Golden State.
Just not a disciplined performance defensively in that game, guys. A lot of silly fouls hurt them throughout.
I think lack of discipline is the right phrase, Greg. I mean, a lot of silly fouls, and they did that even when they were in foul trouble.
So on the floor for Washington, the great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Gortat is out there with Wright, and it's Dudley in at the 3 spot. And the dunk by Wright.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Well, among the centers and power forwards of the NBA, these are the players with the softest touch around the bucket. Some terrific shooting percentages for the big men. Freak, number 1. In the 3rd spot, Thiago Splitter.
On that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands.
Now, here's Schroeder. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Inside, and Wright throws it down.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Here's your red card. 9-point game his last outing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Wall. 17 points for him last game against Detroit.
A moment here to see the numbers for Wright. 1st in field goal percentage, 4th in blocks. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
Yeah, and you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot.
Atlanta making some changes. Muscala, he's checked in for Splitter. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Cephalosha. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Kyle Korver. And then for Washington, Oubre is checked in for Gortat. Gary Neal comes in for Beal. And it's Chalmers in for John Wall. Now here's Hardaway. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And now here comes Neal leading the break. And that one's good. Neal's got his first points of the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Now here's Dudley. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Schroeder kicks to Jerebko. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Scoring-wise, a really sluggish start for him, guys. I mean, just 2 for 7 overall.
The dish now to Wright. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here is Hardaway. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
Good on both. Wizards leading by 9. And Chalmers kicks to Wright. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
A good game for Wright. He already has 8 points and the 1 steal. This is the way he wanted to start the game.
You know what? Going full speed from the word go. Really impressive.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
And that is always a good recipe for offensive efficiency and a key to their lead tonight.
Now here's Schroeder. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 4 on the shot clock. Takes the 3, and it's Wright sending it back. Jerebko can't get it to go.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Wright. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Wright's got 11 points.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Now here's Hardaway. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Muscala hits the button.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Timeout is charged to Washington. Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going for your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Atlanta. So far, still early in the season. And, of course, Washington, they just haven't had the type of record they've wanted.
And, you know, for the Wizards, it's been a disastrous start to the season for them. They can't buy a win.
Yeah, and you know what? For a team that's desperately trying to get things turned around, this kind of start makes the job almost impossible.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Holiday dishes to Muscala. Ball's knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Holiday with the 3.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
Yeah, you know, defense or not, good defense or not, those are shots you got to make. I mean, they're missing some easy ones.
And the basket by Chalmers.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Now, here's Schroeder. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Lawrence passes to Chalmers. No good with the triple. Hardaway. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already. And an exciting young backcourt in Washington with John Wall and Bradley Beal. Wall said that Beal is known for his appetite.
When we go out to eat, he gets like 2 meals. You know, like some people eat 1 meal and the second meal you'll get to go home. He really finishes 2 meals.
You think John Wall's hungry for a championship in D.C.?
Yeah, I would certainly think. Well, not really. I've seen that dude eat exactly the way John described it. It is an unbelievable sight to behold. You literally cannot comprehend how anybody could scarf up that much food and still hoop.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And for the Wizards here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Nene is out there with Wright, and it's Lawrence in at the small forward. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He had 20 points, and as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Here's Teague after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Outside Teague. To the inside. Splitter. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Splitter's got his second basket of the night. And Wall kicks to Beal. Pass to Wright. 11 feet away, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And a chance to check out the numbers for John Wall. First in free throw percentage. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And it's nice when you've got a guy who doesn't miss much from the line. You just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been automatic this season.
Jared Dudley's checked in for Washington. Here's Wall after the basket by Atlanta.
Oh, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Outside Teague. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Nene. Nene's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Down low. And stolen by Splitter. Teague against Beal. Outside Teague. and the layup is good. Teague's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Clock at 6. Splitter sets a screen. Korver gets a wide-open look. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Gortat's checked in. 58 seconds left here in the second. To the middle. Knocked loose. And it's blocked. But they recover it. Oubre dishes to right. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You know, he has been ever present in the paint today, guys. He's getting a lot of his points from in close.
There's the pick. Goes up the baseline. Here's Muscala. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Muscala's got 9.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme. Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And good on the basket. Book it.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And there's the feed to Chalmers. Here's Wright. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Wright's got 12 now in this quarter. Here's Schroeder. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
Bradley, it certainly seemed to be a focus of this team to have a strong first half.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands. So for the Hawks, Splitter comes in for Muscala, and Shelvin Max subbed in for Tavo Cephalosha. Jonas Jerebko out there with Splitter. Then there's Teague. Then it's Shelvin Mack. And it's Korver in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Teague, the pass to Splitter. Here's Mack. He's covered by Beal. Here's Splitter, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Atlanta making some changes. Hardaway's checked in for Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Teague. And a switcher also for Washington. Gary Neal's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Wall kicks to Neal. He dishes it to Wright. From 7. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Wright's got 4 this quarter.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Schroeder passes to Splitter. Here's Mack. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's Wright sending it back.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Mack dishes to Jerebko. Hawks passing it around. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
I love the low post attack on that one.
And the Hawks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Washington. Out to the right wing. Here's Wright. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Chalmers from deep. Neal. The shot no good. The Hawks trail by 15. Pass to Splitter, right wing. Schroeder with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And it's Wright sending it back. And Chalmers kicks to Wright. Pass to Lawrence. Pulls up. Jump shot is good. And the Wizards lead by 17. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Oubre's checked in for Washington. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, a perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
There's the pass to Oubre to the paint and stolen by Splitter. Here's Schroeder. And Wright pulls it down.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Outside Hardaway. Here's the screen. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hardaway has got 5 points now this quarter.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
And that one's good. Right.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Here's Jerebko. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jerebko's got 15 points. Down low, it's tipped. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Schroeder passes to Jerebko. They set the screen. And it's Schroeder missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Feeds it to Chalmers. To the inside. Here's Wright. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Wright's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleader, DJ Khaled.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Washington leading now by 16. So on the floor for Washington. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Gortat is out there with Jared Dudley. And it's Wright in at the 5 spot. The Hawks shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling. So far. T kicks to Jerebko. Dishes it to Splitter. They set the pick. Puts it up from 12, and it's right, sending it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Five to shoot. Splitter sets a screen for Teague. He got right to the cup using that screen. Teague's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Hawks. Kicks it to Beal. He feeds it to Wright, and stolen by Splitter. Now here comes Teague, leading the break. Korver, good.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense. Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
The Hawks trail by 14. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Splitter, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 4 assists now tonight.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And Dudley kicks to Wright. Releases. Another one falls for Washington.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
To the inside. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And Wright kicks to Wall. The Wizards working the ball around now. Takes it from 10. Atlanta with the rebound. Splitter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Hawks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Korver with it. He's picked up by Wall. Splitter with a screen on Beal. Teague. Shot is off. And Washington the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Looking at the game Beal has been having, 10 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line. Not just getting there, but converting.
T kicks to Splitter. Splitter sets a screen. Teague can't hit.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. He kicks it to Splitter. The dish to Cephalosha. 6 on the shot clock. Teague against Wall. That doesn't go in either for Teague.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Beal dishes to Wright. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Pass to Cephalosha. There's a screen. Beal against Korver. Outside Teague. Tries from 16. And there's Korver on the assist by Teague. Teague's got 6 assists here tonight.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
And so it's Washington with it. It's a 16-point game. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. The Hawks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. To the right side. Here's the three. That doesn't go in either for Teague.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Splitter sets a screen for Teague. That doesn't go in either for Teague.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
The feed to Splitter. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Right, the pass to Beal. It's stolen by Korver. They get a hand on it. Out to the wing. Looking to get it going. And it's Wright sending it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. And the Wizards making a change here. Nene's checked in. Here is Korver. Outside Teague. He dishes it to Urepko. 4 on the clock. Cephalosha misses. Wizards leading by 16. Wall attacking. And here's Dudley for 3. And the shot is good.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Pass to Splitter. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
And Wall kicks to Wright. Shoots it up. And Washington again with the bucket.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Passes it to Urepko. Cephalosha kicks to Korver. The pass to Cephalosha. Urepko dishes to Teague. Steps back and shoots. The shot no good. Wall with some nice defense.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Teague against Wall. Here's Korver. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Right down low. Splitter covering. And it's Wright missing. The Hawks trail by 19. On the wing, Korver. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. To the left wing. Here's Wright. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Wright's got 51.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to his team.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, I'm here with Bradley Beal.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
His accuracy from the field was pretty.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.